I didn't share my only plate with a pregnant woman, so I found out a few months ago that I have a gluten allergy, like a serious one. Not the trendy, I feel better without gluten thing. I'm talking full-on stomach cramping, throwing up, the works. It explained why I'd felt like garbage my entire life whenever I ate basically anything. My friend group decided to do brunch last weekend, and I told them about my allergy so we could pick somewhere I could actually eat. We ended up at this fancy place downtown that has a whole separate gluten-free kitchen section. Thank God, because otherwise I would have been stuck watching everyone else eat while I sipped water. The group included this couple, Olivia and Madison. Madison's pregnant and has been dealing with crazy morning sickness. When we sat down, she said she probably wouldn't order much since she'd been feeling queasy all week. Everyone immediately offered to let her share their food. "Oh, just grab some bites from my plate. Take half of mine." All that stuff. I didn't offer though. I explained that since everyone was sharing with each other, I couldn't really participate because I'd be giving food away, but couldn't eat anyone else's in return. Everyone seemed to get it and said that made total sense. Food comes out and everyone's passing plates around, having a great time. My gluten-free pancakes and egg scramble cost me like $38, but whatever. At least I could eat without wanting to die later. Then Madison looks at my plate and goes, "Ooh, can I try a bite of that?" I said no, sorry, but I already explained I wasn't sharing since I couldn't share back with anyone. She gives me this look and says, "Come on, my pregnancy cravings are going crazy. It's just a couple bites." I told her again, this is literally all the food I can eat here, and I'm not sharing. That's when Olivia jumps in. "Just give her half and order another plate if you're still hungry after." Are you kidding me? Another $38 plate because Madison wants half of mine? I said no again. Madison's face gets all red and she snaps, "Just because you're on some diet doesn't mean you have to be selfish. Everyone else is sharing just fine." The rest of our friends actually backed me up, thank God. They reminded her that I'd already explained why I couldn't participate in the whole sharing thing. While everyone else had regular pancakes, French toast, avocado toast, stuff I literally cannot eat, I had my one special plate. But Madison wasn't having it. She starts going off about how I turned the whole table against her, and I'm shaming her for being pregnant and hungry. I told her if her appetite came back, she could always order her own food instead of expecting everyone else to give up theirs. That's when she really lost it. Started crying about how expensive everything is with the baby coming, how they're spending thousands on a crib and car seat and all this stuff. Called me selfish and heartless because I can afford to buy a second plate, but won't. I was getting pretty annoyed at this point, so I said, "Look, you chose to get pregnant and deal with all the stuff that comes with it. I didn't choose to have a gluten allergy and I don't want to go hungry because you want to eat everyone else's food for free." Madison just broke down crying, like ugly crying. Olivia's trying to comfort her while shooting me death glares. The whole restaurant's staring at our table now. They ended up leaving without even paying their part of the bill. Olivia sent me this long text later saying I was right to say no, but I didn't have to embarrass Madison in front of everyone and should have just left it at that.